What down in the huddle, what were you expecting, and then how did it unwind in front of you?
So we were just kind of expecting about like 3 to 4 plays that they've been really successful with the second half. So we kind of knew what they might be running. The thing is that they've been getting just about 3 yards every single play that second half. So we knew we were going to have to pull something out. And we just got in the huddle and we were like, hey, if we want to win, this is how we're going to have to do it. It's either they're going to win or we're going to win, whichever one it comes down to this play. So.
What about Darryl Taylor's play, though, when you watch that on film, what he did?
Oh, really good play. Really good play. Got off with a cut block on kind of played inside of it. Saved the game right there. You did an awesome job.
Where do you need to improve most offensively to week 1 and week 2? I know it's a whole different type of offense, but what did you see from film that you need to get better at?
So right now it's a lot of recovery. I mean, they ran 84 run plays, something crazy like that. So getting our bodies right, getting ready for Indiana State. Like you said, it was going back to more of a normal offense compared to last week. But Indiana State has some good stuff that they do. A lot of shifting, a lot of motioning, jet motion, stuff that we're going to have to get our communication piece down. So I think communication is going to be big this week too. So.
Colton, you're lined up pretty deep off the ball, which maybe isn't normal. How did that work out? What was the strategy with that, and how did that play out?
That's just something that we had, that's how a lot of people play, the triple option. And so, we thought that would, give me a good chance to kind of stop what they do. It worked out, that's what we've been practicing for. It's kind of like a chess game that you play with them. They see what they're doing, they're going to change up what they're doing. You see what they're doing now, you got to change up what you're doing. So, it changes throughout the game. But yeah, that's just like an alignment thing. Wasn't really a big deal, but just something that we had changed up for this week for the
Talk about Daniel's performance.
Oh, awesome! He did a really good job. He deserves it. Really hard worker, positive guy. Always has a good attitude. I think you're going to see a lot of Daniel Petulia more this year too.
Did you see that coming from the totals 535? Obviously not very good. Does it shake your confidence any, or do you write that off and say that's a triple option team?
Obviously we should have done better than 535. 84 run plays, 90 some of the plays. Definitely room for improvement, but that's kind of what their offense is. So.
Colton, could you kind of see Daniel getting more confident as the game went on and he was having success?
Yeah, I could. He had a lot of energy about him, making really good plays, and more plays to make you more confident you're going to be. So.
And is that important? I mean, you were in that position last year. Him, Darryl Taylor, Nigel. I mean, you got a lot of guys that were out there for the first time. How beneficial is it? How much better do you get after you play with it like that?
Oh, it helps a lot. It's actually 23 tackles, so that's like the longest, and I don't even know how long. So that's definitely a confidence booster for him.
What was your reaction when you went on social media and gained so much attention that garbage can on the sideline was getting
I don't really stay on social media too much, but somebody showed me the video, and the funniest one that I saw was somebody followed him after the game, and he was just kind of running around with his chicken with his head cut off. That was the funniest thing. I like the trash can, and it's almost like we can't take it away now because everybody's expecting to see it on the sidelines. So I think it's pretty cool.
Y'all had it last year, correct? Why do you think it's getting so much more attention now? Just because of all the camera time that goes?
I guess somebody just pointed it out on the sideline. I'm not really sure, but yeah, we've had it for a year. You see a lot of things like that. I think Miami has a chain. So different schools are trying to bring stuff like that on their sideline. So maybe that's what's bringing more attention to it, but I'm not really sure.
What do you think's the reason for all those props and stuff? Having the chain, I think of the baton, Texas A&M,
Yeah.
that type of deal.
I just think it's fun. It just brings a little excitement. I don't really know, honestly.
Well, how much of a motivation was it for John Kelly's performance? Some of the guys were saying watching John run in the second half kind of got the defense fired up.
Yeah, it did. I think we were looking for a little spark. We were kind of looking for something, and when JK was making those runs, just couldn't get tackled. He seemed like he was running with a purpose. We feed off of that, so that helped us a lot.
How did you feel like you played? How would you assess your performance?
Definitely have some improvements. Missed tackles, just kind of overflowing to the ball. So I think there's definitely some improvements that I had. So I had a decent game. I was around the ball a lot, but that's just kind of what a middle linebacker does in triple option. That's kind of what is expected. So
Will you stay at the mic, do you think? Is that the plan moving forward, though?
This plan right now, we haven't really talked about too much. But yeah, so I mean, haven't really talked to Coach Stig about it or Coach Shoop about it. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on.
How tough is it to play this many snaps as you guys did? A lot of you guys.
No, it's not that bad. Once you get kind of like your second wind, it's really not that bad. But I mean, especially when you're like running around that much, you just get tired. And when that happens, you gotta make sure you keep your mental focus because you don't want to get lax and miss a read. But I mean, anytime they're running however many run plays, that's just gonna take a toll on you. So.
What about the environment there? Did you get caught up in that halo board at all? Did you ever catch yourself looking at that?
I kind of caught myself looking one time, and I had to like snap out of it. I mean, that thing was cool. It caught your attention. So yeah, I definitely caught myself looking at it a couple of times, just because it's something that's so different.
How many snaps did you play, and how tough do you think the recovery will be in less than a week?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many snaps total I played. I guess however many they had on offense.
96.
96. So yeah, 96. But yeah, I mean recovery is. I feel fine right now. It's a bunch of like nicks and bruises and kind of cuts like that. But other than that, I mean. Nothing too serious.
Do you think the Rock Gullickson's post game? Do you think that recovery and even the pregame? Are you guys noticing a difference in the stuff Gullickson's doing?
Yeah, I've noticed a huge difference in what he's doing. Especially, I liked our pregame warm up, how we changed that up this year. I feel like I had a lot more, energy, not nearly as tired for that first quarter. So I like that, and then how we got the cold tubs after the game, like right after it. I think that's really good. We're starting to do this thing called the cryotherapy. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like you get in a chamber, it's like negative 200 degrees, and you're in there for like 2-3 minutes. It sucks while you're in there, but you feel pretty good after. So that's helping a lot too. So we're doing different things to help us out.
What'd you guys change in the pregame? What'd you guys change in the pregame?
In the pregame, so we're getting there earlier, and we're not as much moving around, kind of staying off our legs more, but having more time to kind of like stretch out and do stuff like that. So you're not getting there an hour and a half before and just, getting after it for that, 60 minutes or whatever. You kind of ease your way into it. So.
All right,
Talk
thanks,
about
guys.
physical recovery. I'm just wondering.